procedures.
I doesn't really think that's true. Arthur doesn't really believe that at all. I mean, the Spectres report to the Council, and people make a big deal of, oh, they have no accountability, no higher authority. He doesn't really believe that in the slightest.
Just because you can break the rules doesn't mean you should. I don't need to stoop to Saren's level to stop him. And neither do you, Garrus.
I see what you mean, but I'll think about it. Thanks, Commander.
Very good. Alright, let's speak to Ashley.
Commander, you have a minute to talk?
Of course.
I keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
He'd want to know what she's talking about.
Don't mince words, Chief. What's your concern?
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
Okay. I think we see what she's talking about here.
You don't trust the Alliance's allies?
I'm not sure I'd call the Council races allies. We, humanity, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
This is where Arthur's going to disagree with her, considering the situation. I think humanity needs all the help it can get right now.
Standing up for ourselves doesn't mean standing alone.
I don't think we should turn down allies. I just think we shouldn't bet everything on them staying allies. As noble as the Council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
It's not necessarily true. It really depends on the situation. I mean, Arthur can see the capacity for that to happen, but as long as interests remain shared, it's not necessarily going to happen.
I don't see that as inevitable.
Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really. Members of their species will always be more important to them than humans are.
You'd want to know why she thinks this. I mean, there must be something.
These seem like deeply held beliefs, Williams. What made you think this way?
My family's defended the Alliance since it was founded. My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service. I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
He would understand her misgivings, but she has to realize that that was then, this is now. We need to move on, and we need to make the best of the situation with the help that we do have.
All right. I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're going to have to work with aliens, like it or not.
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
Alright. Kind of ironic that she mentions that. Arthur has been keeping an eye on her, I guess, in case anyone hadn't noticed. And so maybe this is a good opportunity to try to slip in something subtle. Because he didn't see anything in the regulations about that.
Would you kiss anyone I ordered you to?
That depends, sir. If you ordered me to kiss a superior officer, that would be a violation of the regs concerning fraternization. That would make it an illegal order. I'd be required to decline and relieve you of command. Sir.
Right. Well, that didn't work.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Not sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom not talking. They're family, right?
We need to, he would want to express his confidence in her.
I think she's being straight with us. Or at least, I don't think she lies very often.
Yeah, she's probably really bad at it. Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years. That's impressive.
And then just her general mental state.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Oh.
Not sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story about
Oh,
her and her mom.
never mind.
I think she's being straight with us.
Yeah. Too bad those ruins got destroyed.
Right.
I mean, they lasted thousands.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Looking forward to it, sir.
Of course. Alright. It's time to review what equipment people have in their lockers. Actually, starting with me. Alright. Now we have an Avenger 2. We already have it equipped. Everything else generally doesn't seem like much of an upgrade. Okay. In terms of shotguns, we currently have a Scimitar 2. Looks like that is the best we have on hand right now. I'm not impressed with a Hurricane 2 at all, really. Okay. Pistols, we have a Striker 3. That is probably better than anything that we actually have right now, so. And we just have Avenger, which is generally inferior. Grenade launcher, we're already using frost grenades. Oh, we do have... Oh, we do have armor upgrades we can use. Toxin resistance. Smash damage. Shock absorbance. Help protect against impact ammo, biotic attacks, explosions. Armor plating. Or first aid interface. I think armor plating is the most sensible choice here. Alright. Very good. As for the armor he has currently, it would appear he doesn't have anything that would be an improvement as of yet. So let's check on the equipment of the rest of the crew then. Alright, well, I suppose we can give her a Banshee 2. That does seem to be an improvement for her. Let's see. What else? In terms of other equipment, we do have a lot of spare Scimitar 2s on hand. But let's just give her a Hurricane 2. In terms of handguns, perhaps an Edge 2. It's an improvement, I would say. And I think she already has an Avenger, yeah. What is this? Million tool or Cipher tool? Tech cooldown or shields? And I think shields would make a lot more sense here. Biotic amp. Increases duration but slightly reduces power. No. In terms of armor, we actually do have something that could be an improvement for her. The Gladiator 2, it would appear. That would not be an improvement, really. I mean, it would be in a sense, and it gives biotic protection. Okay, this might actually make sense for her. Alright, that is good. In terms of equipment we could use to modify, something to protect her against the wear and tear. Shock absorbers might make sense here. Alright, in terms of other equipment, let's see. We can equip her some basic equipment for her weapon. I think actually recoil dampeners. Wonder if Arthur is actually using the most up-to-date version of that equipment. Yes, he is. Alright. Now, anti-personnel rounds, armor-penetrating rounds, and I believe that's also a recoil dampener as well. This is for accuracy, I believe. Yep. And same here. Alright, so he's squared away. terms of what's going on here. Oh, why not give her a recoil dampener? And let's say radioactive rounds might be useful for her. Okay. Make sure everyone is well equipped in this department. It really can't hurt. Oh, I should probably save some of this equipment for some of my crew that's more dependent on weaponry. Like Ashley. Although I think she's already fairly well equipped to begin with. Let's see, here we go. So we could give her a better Avenger. The Avenger does seem superior to the Banshee generally. Yeah. Alright, that's very good. Okay, well, I'm going to arrange equipment because this is probably not all that exciting, so we'll be right back. Okay, all that logistical stuff is now out of the way. Alright, very good. So we reviewed the crew, sorted out the new equipment, some new weapons for our landing crews. I would say we are good to go for exploring the rest of the system. That is something that Arthur wanted to do before moving on. And it would appear we're on the wrong floor, so he's reliably getting lost in his own ship once more, although it is a fairly simple layout. No one ever said he had the best sense of direction. Okay, and we have examined the planets and the rest of this system. So let's zoom out. Actually, I think we have checked everything. We started here, went there. Finally, I believe we then went to Athens. So I know we've been to these other two systems. Let's double check that we've been to the Athens systems. I do believe we have. Yeah, this looks familiar. I'm fairly certain we've been here. Although it wouldn't hurt to survey this really quickly. Oh, large amounts of free oxygen. Alright, so, okay, apparently we hadn't been to this system, but there's just some simple surveying to do. A large concentration of helium-3. Quick and easy checks here. Alright, very good. That's all there is, really. Okay, that's enough with the Artemis Tau system. So far we have examined this, and I don't remember whether we looked at the Exodus cluster yet, but... So now we're presented with a choice. We could either go to Noveria or Pharos and continue up on these leads, or we can continue exploring systems here in our fine Milky Way galaxy. And look at all those other galaxies surrounding ours. Just the sheer size of the universe, the known universe anyway. The thing is that I think Arthur wants to kind of vet the crew a little bit more before going to Noveria. I know he's examined the Artemis Tau cluster. Maybe going to the Exodus cluster next would be advisable. And then examining the Horsehead Nebula. Trying to sweep back and forth like this, moving here, and then there, and then here, and back again, just trying to explore the systems in a systematic way. And it looks like there's really only one system within the Exodus cluster to look at, and that would be Utopia. I hope everyone buckled their seatbelts. Alright. Zion. Eden Prime. Unfortunately familiar to us. Arcadia? Nothing here. Nirvana. And finally, Xanadu. Alright, yep, as I suspected. Nothing really to do here. The Exodus Cluster. Well then, it would seem like it's time to head to the Horsehead Nebula and Noveria, see what's going on there. Once that's done, we can cross to Argus Rho, the Gemini Sigma, and Hades Gamma, and then work our way across to Pharos eventually. Alright. Seeing there's only one system here in the Horsehead Nebula worth examining, that would be Pax. We don't want to head to Noveria just yet. We want to examine the other planets in case of suspicious enemy activity on other areas. Nothing of interest here. Let's do a quick survey. More of the Matriarch's writings. Finding more and more of these. Alright, no other planets in this system to investigate. So I suppose it'd be time to go to Noveria then. Noveria is a small frozen terrestrial world, barely habitable by conventional definitions. It's privately chartered by the Noveria Development Corporation, who lease out labs to perform research too dangerous or controversial to be performed elsewhere. Given Noveria's unique situation, it is the source of many wild conspiracy theories. Colonies founded some time ago, population of 361,400. Port Hanshan. Alright. Let's settle down.
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
Yeah. They seem just a touch unfriendly. Oh, this should be interesting. Who knows what's waiting for us over here? Oh, apparently there are some training that we could be doing. Probably shouldn't hurt to do that quickly enough. Simple enough. Let's proceed. Alright. Who do we want to take with us? Well, I think this would be a good time for Liara to prove her stuff. Maybe use her knowledge there. And... say Williams, just in case things get ugly.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
Well,
Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
to say, this place seems a touch drab. And can we adjust helmets? Only when on ship. So now we're in this situation where he looks... Oh wow, there are quite a few upgrades to be bought. I think getting her up to physical fitness would be an excellent idea. Yeah, that'll definitely help her. Alright. Oh wow, we never actually did this for her. So she's an accomplished Asari scientist. Who will be needing, obviously, her biotic powers. Throw, warp, and barrier. What to invest in first, though? See, she can be skilled at electronics. That's probably a good thing to have. And first aid. Actually, those skills in electronics might come in handy. Along with... stasis. She's got a lot of interesting talents we'd want to develop. No idea she was such a talented biotic. Either way, though, that's settled. Unfortunately, he's going to be the only one wearing a helmet, it looks like. That's a touch silly, but we'll just have to change that later.
That's far enough.
We're not here to cause problems.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
Well, let's simply identify who's working for then.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, ma'am.
We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Noveria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Back away, nice and slow.
Despite the tension, he would want to keep people calm.
Let's not start a fight.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Captain